New from the makers of the MSF ISO tier list comes a brand new tool to get you through your planning stages of the Dark Dimension 4 to help you get Doom a little bit faster on your roster. Ladies and gentlemen, you've been asking for this tool. We're going to share it with you now. Let's go to the ultimate planning and shopping list for DD4. Let's go. All right, guys, we're going to show you guys a really quick walkthrough of how this is going to work. We've used a lot of tools, and by the way, there are a lot of great tools. If you guys are familiar with them, like Zero Tools or MSF.gg, and you're a more advanced user, great. This is a really simple walkthrough for those of you guys who just want a simple plug and play. So thank you very much, Vrondius, for creating this for me. And the community here. Like I said, this is something that's so easy that even your dad can do it. So he actually had to give me specific instructions so I didn't screw it up. So I'll be reading them along. So the idea here is you're going to use, and the sheet will look like this. And if you open it up the first time, it'll be empty. And you're going to go over to the right over here, and you'll be able to see the data, and you'll have a drop-down menu. And you can type in who you want to bring in for global. Let's start with Ghost, just for a quick reference. All right, now, if you're going to put the data in, you have to select a tier. We don't have anything below 12 because, obviously, 12, the blue gear required. We kind of wanted just to focus on the orange gear. If you're worried about blue and purple gear, it may be a little bit more farming involved and maybe a little bit more of your roster building before you build up towards Dark Dimension 4. Let's take a look at that. So what happens here is you can go back over here and you'll see the SBCs, the armor, these damage catalysts over here. So you're going to be able to type in what you currently have. Okay, so if I had 100 SBCs, all right, it'll actually go back to your little farming list. So you have an idea of what one character going from 12 will be. Now, if you had her at 14, obviously you have 740. So this is the big difference here. This is going to be how you evaluate characters. Again, we have not made recommendations on what characters to bring. We're just going to be using this as an introductory tool so that you guys will have it. Now, what will happen is this list will evolve much like the tier list did in the past. We're going to be looking at recommendations. If you guys don't know, I am currently in my advanced testing for some of the composition in Dark Dimension 3. You guys will be seeing a video that'll sum up some of that. But I was able to do some one-shots on Node 7 featuring Ghost. Almost got to a full one-shot featuring Pimtech and Emma, the ones in the game. So what'll happen is once Yellow Jacket drops in the next few days, we're going to go in there. We're going to try to get them through 7 and 8 and see the impact they'll have. Realistically, though, the concern we have is if I brought a whole Pimtech team here, we'll just go here and we'll just go Yellow Jacket. Okay, which I'm not going to have at anything but 12. And then I had Stature, who I currently have at 14. And then I wanted to bring Ant-Man, who I also have at 14. You can just go there because that's fast. And then Wasp. Okay, so you'll see that a total number of resources just for this team is going to be quite a bit. 234 Dargonite pressurized tanks, 72 Hyperfate. Now, this is because of the fact that Stature's bio. So that's it right there. You would enter in your current values, and then this will tell you how much you're looking for. That is a metric ton of SBCs. That is a lot of damage catalysts to get them to 15. But this will help you kind of track your progress, help you figure out what you need. More importantly, if you want to start building some of your own team ideas, take a look at what's overlapping. That data's in there. You can take a look and see what some of the cheaper characters are. Labor of Love from Vrondius. Obviously, this type of stuff is invaluable at the end of the day. All right, so you can just take that out of there and then reset it as you need to. So, walk you through this list again. All right, so we have the gear required, the orange gear. And now, basically, you can enter the gear over here. Now, or enter the characters in over here. So you have Cosmic City, maybe more Cosmic coming soon. and then the legendary, so you get an idea of what your total farming list will look like. Now, remember, we have not given recommendations yet. We are in the advanced stages of testing. Now that we know that the nodes are going to have specific actions that these characters are doing, it looks like we're going to have units that ult or do specials every turn. This is going to mean that you're going to be bringing more control elements into the fight. So you're going to want to have characters that'll either have blind, ability block, stuns, and characters who can either extend or help speed that up periodically, or help account for the damage that's being done with offense down and defense up. So all of these tools coming together are all the thoughts we're having. We're going node by node because it's just, again, it's just going to be theory crafting at this point. But what we're doing is we're testing some of the team comps, like I said, in DD3, and using the global nodes 7 and 8 as an indicator of the actual difficulty presented by those puzzles. Again, those are just insane amounts of damage. But I am pretty confident that it is going to be coming down to control character, understanding what the mechanics are, like for assists and retaliate, understanding your cooldowns and how to generate energy for the team. And I think it's going to be very similar to what we saw in Ultimate 6 when that first got released. So again, you're going to see the information for this in the comments. You guys can make a copy for yourselves. This is a tool that we gave out again to the community here. Hope you guys enjoy this. If you guys have any questions, it'll be loaded into Discord. It'll be loaded into Twitch. When you log in, you guys will be able to type in a command, and once we figure out what that'll be, I'm sure Vrondius is already on it. We'll have a command in there. You can just type exclamation point, whatever it'll be, probably DD4, and have our recommendations. Now, again, this is something that will evolve. Once the gates are open and we can physically see the nodes to make sure the data is representative of what's actually happening, we're going to throw in a bunch of our recommendations. We're going to be getting live data. So this will be constantly in flux. Remember, my recommendation, and you can take it or leave it, is if you get to level 80, by the time DD4 is ready to go, unless you're planning on going in that day, don't equip anything. There will probably be units coming out that may filter in and take the place of all of this. So this tool is just to help you guys prep what you need to farm, what you're looking at in the store, so you get a better idea. So the way that this would work is you're going to start prioritizing, because of the way that the map is currently laid out, you're going to prioritize the first few characters in to start that up. Because again, it is going to be probably a long process. There will probably be multiple deaths occurring, and just to fully expect that when it goes up there. So you can see that we're just going to be showing you guys how to take all that out of there, and you can just simply reset it so you can go back to the beginning here. So you would currently start with what you're farming. You can update this every day, once a week, whatever you feel comfortable with, but this will give you kind of a guideline. And so if you're in those stages of planning and you're theory crafting and you want to look at the teams that you have, you'll see the overall cost of Dark Dimension 4, which is, if we went by what they sell us, is tens of thousands of dollars worth of purchase gear. So realistically, that is my hope, that you guys don't waste, don't do what I did. Remember, I do it so you don't have to. Don't waste resources and characters that wind up being useless. And that's my concern is, and I want to make sure you guys are very clear. I think it is important to have this discussion. It is important to understand that there are a lot of ideas floating out there, and what will work for the Krakens may not be the best team for you either. So we're going to try to help you guys figure that, navigate that path. Hopefully get you guys on a path where if you want to progress quickly or you want to just have an idea of how to schedule it, you'll get your best path forward. Again, this tool is designed for that. So, all right, guys. Love you much. So the next time you guys like the content you guys see here, you guys know to follow me over on Twitch, like and subscribe to the video. Those help me out. And and like I said, to be very, very clear, it is my hope that we do not have any All right, screw it. Any issues with the with people taking characters up that actually wind up having no value? So leave a thing in the comments if you guys want to see some characters in action on Node 7 and 8. Remember, when Yellow Jacket goes live, we're going to be doing a lot more advanced testing. Hop over on Twitch and hang out with us, and you guys can see what I have at G14. We'll do some advanced testing to see if they actually can hold their own and control what you think. And again, we'll definitely go from there. All right, guys, check you soon.